Hey there, everybody, and thank you for watching, and happy Friday. I'm Will DuPree.
And I'm Amanda Dugan. This is KXAN Live News Notes. We're going to catch you up on the big stories. We're going to do it in less than 5 minutes.
We're starting off talking about a very lengthy marathon vote and discussion by the Austin ISD Board of Trustees.
That's right. The meeting kicked off at 9 p.m. last night. It ended at around 3:15 this morning.
Ooh.
Big news for parents out there. Austin ISD students will not start school on August 18th. Early this morning, the Board of Trustees voted to push the start of school back until September 8th. That is after Labor Day.
At least the first 4 weeks will be done all online. School days will be 10 minutes longer, and the school year will end June 3rd to make up for those missed days.
There will be no cuts to staff pay. Outgoing Superintendent Paul Cruz said staff will get paid even though school starts later.
Teachers will also receive 14 professional development days before school starts and then 5 throughout the semester. The board also approved a waiver to ask the Texas Education Agency to allow 4 additional weeks of virtual learning.
If the TEA approves, this means the first 8 weeks of school could be online.
That will all be up to incoming Superintendent Stephanie Elizalde. Students who do not have access to technology will be able to request on-campus instruction.
Now, as for bringing all students back, Cruz says there's still plenty to figure out, but it'll be a phased-in approach.
It isn't going to be just everybody's in now. We need to practice our safety protocols. And that I just think that's just going to take time.
Austin Public Health also recommends a phased-in approach, starting in-person learning with no more than 25% capacity.
Now, earlier this summer, Austin ISD sent parents a survey asking whether they plan to send children back to school in person.
About a third of enrolled families responded to this survey. 70% said they planned for their children to return to campuses.
About half of those families said that's contingent upon schools taking certain precautions to slow the spread of COVID-19.
Only about 30% of parents said they didn't intend to send their students back to school for in-person learning.
Talking about where the numbers stand at this point here in the state, the average for new coronavirus hospital admissions in Austin remains under 40 new admissions per day. It's down to 36.
Our weekly average of case numbers is also going down. It's now at 453. That's a big drop from mid-July when we were at 814.
However, the death toll in Central Texas is up by 7, totaling 493 people.
And this afternoon, Austin City Council and Cap Metro will meet, and they're going to decide whether to call for a bond election to fund the transit system's $7 billion rail plan.
It will also vote on creating a new board called the Austin Transit Partnership to oversee this very large project.
Now, it would be an independent board that works on what's being called Project Connect.
That's only if voters agree in November to fund it through city property taxes.
Cap Metro scaled back its plans during the pandemic, but still got a hefty price tag on it. It costs $7 billion, but more than $3 billion of that would come from federal funding.
At the start, Capital Metro will prioritize a rail line going from downtown out to the airport, as well as north and south along Lamar Boulevard.
Project Connect also calls for an underground tunnel to separate the rail from street traffic.
Our final story today is a positive one. We always like to end that way. The message, Keep Austin Weird, we all know it, we all love it, and it's taking on an important new role.
Yeah, well, it is. So local company Outhouse Designs is asking artists to submit t-shirt designs, and they're doing something really neat here. So they're taking that famous slogan and they're going to put it on a t-shirt, and then they're going to sell them, and this is all to raise money for COVID-19 relief.
Yeah, every Monday a new shirt is actually released to the public. Jeremy Martinez's design is the 12th at this time.
The artists have been looking for ways to get back to the community. That's his design on your screen right now. Martinez's shirt features, can you guess what that is? A chupacabra. And of course, that's the Mexican folklore beast, for anyone watching who doesn't know.
And if you all are wondering as well, all profits will go towards organizations like All Together ATX and the Central Texas Food Bank.
2 organizations doing really good stuff in our community. So hey, if you want to rock that shirt, we have info on how you can buy it over at KXAN.com.
All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I'm Will DuPree.
And I'm Amanda Dugan. Enjoy your weekend.